Every connected Pega platform requester, including browser-based users, even unauthenticated guest users, has an associated temporary memory area on the server known as the clipboard. The clipboard has a hierarchical structure, consisting of nodes known as pages, most of which have a name and an associated class. Pages act as buffers or temporary copies of object instances of that class that are copied from, or might later be stored into, the Pega platform database or another database. Use the clipboard tool when developing and debugging to examine property values and messages associated with them. Find the information necessary to reference a property, the page and property names. Quickly update, add, or delete page properties. Quickly start activities. Search for properties or property values in all or selected pages. Pega Platform provides the clipboard tool to display data in memory. The clipboard tool organizes and presents all the pages in memory, listing all the properties on each page and the value of each property. You can also use the clipboard tool to update and add properties to test features that rely on data not yet added to a case, such as decisions and UI forms. The clipboard tool is accessible from the developer toolbar and contains 3 areas: the header, the left panel, and the right panel. The header. Select a thread from the clipboard header. Every thread in your requester session has a clipboard context. Each open tab on Dev Studio has a dedicated thread. Thread names correspond to their tab names. Work item threads are identified by their IDs. By default, the thread for the selected tab appears when you open the clipboard. The left panel. Click a name or expand arrow to display any node in the left panel to view the page structure it contains. The clipboard contains 4 groups of page: user pages, data pages, linked property pages, system pages. The left panel, user pages. Top-level pages created by your normal processing, sorted alphabetically by page name. The user pages category contains pages created directly or indirectly as a result of user action. User pages contain data about the work done in the selected thread. When a user processes a folder, all pages used to store data about the folder are listed in the user pages category. For example, the data that you enter in a form is stored on the PY work page user page. The left panel, data pages. Read-only data pages, created if necessary when accessed, defined by data pages rules. Data pages are used to cache data from another source, such as a third-party service or system of record. For example, your app converts US dollars to euros. Exchange rates, determined by currency markets, are cached in a data page for use by one or more users of the application. The left panel, linked property pages. Read-only pages retrieved because a harness, section, flow action or other rule contained a property reference based on a linked property. These pages are read-only, and never updated. They are removed automatically whenever your requester performs any commit operation. The left panel, System Pages. Top-level created pages created during authentication. These correspond to the organization, division, access group, application rule, and organization unit of the operator. None of the pages are available to guest users. The System Pages category includes pages that describe the current user session, such as the active user and the active application. The right panel. The right pane lists all the properties set on the selected page and their values. Users can view the data and use the Edit, Refresh, and Actions buttons to update values, refresh the clipboard page, and perform other actions. When you select a page in the left panel, all value list, value group, and single value properties on that page appear in the right panel, sorted by property name. Property messages appear in red text. Click a property name to open its form in Dev Studio. Values of text encrypted properties are encrypted. They appear as blank in this display. Properties and pages not found on the clipboard. The following items are not visible on the clipboard. Properties with internal status. Properties with names that start with PC. These standard properties support internal Pega platform operations. To view these properties, you can override the @basicless show internal property when rule or right-click in the left panel and select Show XML. Primary pages of some activities. The parameter page of an activity. Use the tracer to view these pages. Properties of mode Java Object, Java Object Group, and Java Object List. Measuring clipboard size. The clipboard display shows the contents of the clipboard, but not its size in bytes. Large clipboards can affect performance because memory in the Java Virtual Machine, JVM supporting the Pega platform, holds the clipboards of all requesters. You can use the Performance tool to see the size of your clipboard in bytes, or to track the growth and contraction of your clipboard over time. In the Developer toolbar, select Performance. Click Add Reading with Clipboard Size. Use Admin Studio to determine the size of each requester's clipboards and the size of each page. For more information, see the Admin Studio help. Click Admin Studio, Resources, Requesters. In the Options menu, click Analyze Clipboard. Troubleshooting long-lived clipboard pages. Clipboard pages that remain unused for long periods could indicate a design or implementation flaw that can hurt performance. For example, the application created a page but neglected to use the page remove method to remove the page after it was no longer needed. When building or testing an application, you can discover whether your own processing has created such orphan or near orphan page. Select Clipboard from the Developer toolbar in Dev Studio. Once the clipboard is open, select Tools, Analyze. In the resulting grid of data, look in the Estimated Size, KB, Last Passivation, and Last Activation columns to identify any pages that were automatically passivated but never reactivated. Research whether such pages are needed at all, and whether they can be removed at specific points in the application. To reduce clipboard size,